Welcome back, my kings. Thank you so much for the support. I do appreciate all the love. Today we have Miss My Money is My Money back again. We're going to be deep diving into some of the comments that she's have made on this latest podcast that she was on, just to show what I've been trying to stress to my kings, the type of women that you need to avoid. We're going to deep dive in one moment. So if you're not familiar with this chick, I did do a video probably about a month ago. I will leave the video in description. Her husband had lost his job, and only in 30 days she had already started spazzing out. She had reached out to the friend, and it just was a hot ghetto mess, man. And this is the type of women that men now are having to try to navigate through so they can avoid women like this. No more wasting time. Let's jump into some of her comments and let's just deep dive.
Yeah, you say he was cute and what happened?
He was cute or whatever, but I called him and I vented. You know how this show, you know how they say a shoulder to ride on is a shoulder to cry on is a dick to ride on, you know. So I called him, I vented, he heard me, and yeah.
We know you're a little slut.
Yeah. A shoulder to cry on is a to ride on. Like I said in that video, like I tell my fellas, you please be careful when your woman has that friend or my brother, my friend. Be careful about that, because that brother, that friend, that work husband, they know everything about you. They know all your shortcomings. They know everything that you're not doing well, and he just buying his time. He's just buying his time. And if anything, if the shit ever hits the fan, he already there, just consoling. And like she said, that shoulder she been crying on the whole time. Watch that, fellas. No women talking about he just my friend, or you being insecure. The hell with all that. Let's keep going.
I mean, it's just went from there.
So where he at?
He around.
Still fuck with him?
I do. I always keep about 2.
Damn, sluts.
You don't think nothing wrong with that?
I don't. I mean, I'm not married.
I'm saying, so when you married, did you have another?
I didn't get another one until he went broke, and then I started messing around.
I'm saying,
She wanted to mess around because that's in her nature. Again, the husband was only out of work for 30 days and she was already spazzing out. 30 days, that's all it takes. So these women that keep men on rosters, we know you can suspect that when you're dating. But when you marry, you think all them games and stuff should be far in the rearview mirror. But when you dealing with women like this, you have to ask yourself, am I the only one, or am I one of many? You got to follow those contact clues, because they'll end up having you looking foolish, like she had her husband looking since she done been blasting this man out on social media.
hey, what's going broke? How you go broke that fast? 1 month off? What do you?
I mean, it's
He
so
have
many
that?
different hustles though, baby. Like, you go drive Uber, go sell something. I don't care if you get your ass on a stripping pole. Go do something. Just don't let me touch no bills. That's a problem for me.
Y'all killing me with this.
Don't let me touch no bills. Isn't she not a grown woman? I expect to take care of kids. So she says she's not with her husband right now, so I don't know if she's living by herself. So what? So you're not going to pay your bills if you live by yourself?
Man, this is some bullshit.
Or do she have some simps walking around here paying her bills because she too good to touch bills? That is insane. Please, fellas, please listen to women when they talk. When they be giving you trigger words like this, man, abort mission. It's not even worth it. Let's continue.
You just playing.
No, I'm not.
You just playing.
I don't think there's a smile or there's no joke. I'm not playing.
So how your dad and brother? You got daddies and brothers?
I do, and my daddy took care of my mama.
How he feel about this stuff? Like what you're saying?
I mean, he stay out my personal life.
Or he never tried to tell you like you tripping?
He don't.
What about your male guy friends? Like what about the niggas you run into? Be like, who?
See what she said? They have that they want the old school ways, but then they got the new school mentality. When she said that her dad paid everything for her mama. Back in my dad day, in that generation, oh, let them find out. Let them husbands find out that you got another dude in somewhere sitting on ice. I'm not saying, you know, all men in that time period beat their wives. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is they know what was going to happen if they ever found out. See, women want the old men that was taking care of the household, taking care of all the bills. But those women back then, they was taking care of all the domestic chores. They were taking care of the kids 24/7. And they didn't have no life outside the kids and the husband. That was what women worked so hard for, because they were tired of just being barefoot and pregnant. That was the running joke. So they wanted to be in the workforce. So cool, okay, fine. So you want to have the money, but you want to keep your money, and you want to call shots, and you want to have men on the side, but you want the husband to still pay for everything, but your money is your money. Cause you don't get the hell out of here. And women that think like this, that's insane. We're not in that time space no more. You see how they want it both ways? You want to be equals on one end, but then you want chivalry on the other end.
Sounds good, doesn't work.
You got me fucked up. What about them kind of niggas?
I mean, they don't matter.
I'm saying how they be, what they be saying.
I mean, they just be like, I'm delusional. People tell me I'm delusional all the time. And I tell them, baby, you just ain't cut out for the job. You just ain't man enough for me. That's all that is. I ain't delusional.
Man enough.
Anybody who got an issue with how I think is just not man enough for me.
Stop playing. Stop playing.
They sassy. That's how I look at it, baby. You just sassy. That's all.
So, a man that don't want to pay to be with you is sassy.
But let me tell you something, folks. You can't fix stupid.
Well, baby, you can call men like me sassy all day, every day. Because I be... Oh, my God. Fellas, don't let women try to use these trigger words to gas you up to do what they want you to do, what is not in your best interest. You sassy because you got a thought process, you got a mind, and you're gonna say, hey, you're not gonna take advantage of me, and that makes the guy sassy.
Just when I think you've said the stupidest thing ever, you keep talking.
Fuck it, so be it.
Stop playing, man.
I'm so serious.
So you saying if a nigga feel like pussy is not enough for me to just go all out, he sassy.
He's sassy.
Man, stop playing,
You gotta
man.
pay to play, baby. You sassy if you don't feel like what I got between my legs ain't enough for you to ball out on me.
What?
What? Wait a minute. She sounded like a straight prostitute, dog. She sounded like a straight prostitute. She said, if you don't think what is in between her legs is worth you balling out on her, you are sassy. This is why I tell guys, man, a woman has to come to the table with more than just her. She got to come to the table with more than that. You know how easy that is to find? Cause the way that she positioned the hell, you might have just gone just get you. You might just go and get you a call girl. You just go ahead and go to the strip club and see can you go ahead and skip all that dance and shit and see how much it's gonna cost. You might just go and get you a prostitute, a whole like what are we talking about here? She making it seem like it's so transactional. Like it's like men are gonna stop breathing if they don't have it. Like yes, it's important your men want it, but there's men that gives them the illusion that they will do anything for it. That's why they think men will do anything for it. Wow.
Like what we have, what us women have, is a
She
prize.
playing, huh?
I'm not playing.
Let me ask you something. So, what if a nigga just want a one-time buy? Like, I ain't finna ride over this shit, nigga, just one time.
You better be cutting a big ass check.
You know how niggas want a one-time buy? Like, man, I ain't finna keep going back and forth this shit.
That check better be big.
I'm just saying, man, this is a cold world. It's guys out here that like do this.
Yes, it's men out there who
It's
really
very
do
few
break
though,
bread.
right? Very few.
I mean, they may not be the ones we attracted to, but
Oh, so you just be settling for anything.
I'ma just be honest. It ain't settling when they're taking care of you though.
It ain't tricking if you got it.
So how you play? What you say to the nigga?
You just talk sweet, tell them what they want to hear, make them feel good.
Like what?
I mean, whatever they want to hear, make them feel like you want them. Just make them feel like
It's
you
an
want
illusion. An illusion. That's what a lot of these women doing though, for real. But they just doing it. They doing it undercover.
And
you
and
just
what
saying out loud.
And what you do is you get a man that you're not feeling for your financial reasons. And then on the side, you get a man that you feeling.
He ain't gotta
That's
have
why
no
you
money.
keep two.
He ain't gotta have no money though.
No, because I mean, your other dude taking care of you.
So you letting little shouter break you up, and then you.
I'm going to be real with you. When it comes to us women, you don't got to do a lot if we really feeling you. It's the ones we don't like. We make them do it all.
I've been saying it. I've been saying it for 10 damn years. Ain't I been saying it, Miguel? Huh? I've been saying it.
This information is gold, fellas. Even though men like myself, we already knew this, but let's just really deep dive real quick at what she said. She said they only make men they're not feeling go through loops and hoops, buy them the world to be with them, and guys that they feeling can break that back off and they ain't got to do nothing because she got simps on the side that's doing it. I tell younger guys, if you are concentrating on yourself, if you on your purpose, women gonna gravitate toward that, and then they won't look at you like the men that she's saying that they take advantage of, because they're gonna feel that presence. If you in the gym, you're taking care of your body, you either getting your business off the ground, or you just working, stacking up your bread, you focusing on you, and you ain't worried about no women like this. Women like that will end up being attracted to you, and you ain't gotta do all that extra stuff that they swear they be wanting guys to do that they not feeling. Don't be that guy that's so hard up. Oh my God, you sitting up there getting them flowers and candy. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with doing that, but you need to do that to the right woman. Cause you do that to the wrong woman, they're gonna have you in their phone as food, or bills, or I'm bored. That's what they're gonna have you. They're not feeling you. She just said it. She said women like her, they know men that they feel ain't got to do all that jump and do loops and hoops. But you look, the guys, they, oh, how you doing, beautiful? All them beautiful every time they post a picture. You who they talking about. Don't be that guy.
So he ain't like your husband.
I ain't trying to embarrass my husband even more on the internet, but he was a simp and I seen the opportunity and I took it.
Damn.
What I'm saying, what his qualities was?
I mean, for one, he accepted the fact that I have 3 kids.
He was a simp because he accepted her and her 3 kids.
Really? That's what we've come to? It's pretty damn sad. I'm starting to lose faith, I must admit.
And women with kids get so upset with men like myself and others that tell men, if all possible, do not talk to women that have kids, because the vast majority of them probably have this same thought process. You sitting up here taking care of kids that you didn't make, you gotta have the money to be with me and my kids. But the last guy, he didn't have to have all them prerequisites, but you do. She said, I married him because he was a simp and I knew he was gonna take care of me and my kids. You know how disheartening that is? Because of course, obviously, he know that he was the ex-husband, and everybody that know them too personally knows. So just think of how embarrassing it is for this man. That this woman was only with you because she thought you was a simp because you accepted her 3 kids.
Oh, hell no!
Avoid it. Fellas, please. Please. If you can avoid women with kids, because again, you always gonna be on the hook for the money. Because it's a combo deal. It sucks. It shouldn't have to be that way. Some guys can get, again, like I said, my wife, she did have a child. 1 child. But she did have 1. But it's kind of like just because a person driving drunk, going 100 miles per hour with their lights off at nighttime and without a seatbelt on, and they make it to their destination, that don't mean that I would subscribe somebody else to try to do that same thing. Just because I made it, that don't necessarily mean you're gonna make it. Just like playing the lottery. Yeah, you hit the mega ball. You hear about that one person that won, but guess what? You ain't hear about them 100 million that played and just lost their money. That's kind of how it is when you are trying to date and you dating women with kids. It's like, man, it's like trying to hit the lottery. We're trying to hit the Powerball. Yeah, some of us get lucky, but there's a whole plethora of guys that end up with women like this and they look at you like a simp. Just try to avoid it if you can.
So you got 3 kids too?
I have 3 children.
And a nigga supposed to come with the bag?
They supposed to come. And that's why you have to have a bag.
Yeah.
Like you gotta take care of me and my kids.
So like you automatically get these responsibilities?
Yes.
Stop playing.
I'm not playing.
And how many niggas doing this?
I have between 2 or 3.
I'm saying, how many have you ran into in life?
Okay, so let's say I run into 100 dudes. Probably about 4 of them.
It's too many.
Yeah, they're about the odds.
That's
4%.
Probably about 4.
They're about the
That's
odds.
too many.
All right.
I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah, that's not. So that kind of sound like you are delusional. You just catching. It's just a sucker born every day.
Basically.
Yeah, because you know what I'm saying. A nigga that's so you ain't never caught no nigga that's worth something doing that though. Am I kidding?
I probably have once. See, the way this game work is you have to get with a man who ain't used to dating bad women. A man who don't get women that look like me on the regular.
Mm-hmm.
They give you the world. They will give you the world because they happy just to have a trophy on their arm.
It's something for their ego.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
And you're going to get every single thing you want.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
He's a trophy. They ain't used to having women bad like her.
Sensational.
I don't even really try to judge people that look, cause beauty is to the eye of the beholder. Baby girl about a 6-7 tops, man. This mama ain't gonna lie, she on the scale of 10, she a 12 or something. Fellas, stay on your purpose. If you don't chase women, if you chase success, prosperity, health, women will come. Because what you don't want to be in a situation where they think that you are so head over heels over them, that you feel like you're so lucky to be with them, that you will do anything to keep them. And you never want to have yourself in a position like that. Women like her, they not used to having bad women on their arms.
Wow, the land of make-believe.
Okay, she got fake hair. Okay, I guess, I guess she got a decent body. I don't know, because she was sitting down. But, okay. You know how many black women, you know how many women in general, but you know how many black women that are physically attractive? But that personality, that energy, she is so unattractive to men like me. Cause once I start talking to her, when I start hearing all that, yeah, again, I'll be sassy because I'll be too, I'm too grounded. I'll be too grounded for her, and she won't impress me, and I'll irk her nerves. I'll irk women nerves like this. And if that's what it's gonna be, then that's what it's gonna be. I'm not saying that that woman should like or love you more than you, but you want to make sure that you don't like or love her more. It need to be equal, or it need to be a little bit more on the other end, because if it's you that's liking and loving that woman more than she likes to love you, and trust me, women gonna sense and know that, you're gonna be just in the same boat like her ex-husband. And then you're gonna be getting around here getting embarrassed because now she just going like on a world tour, just telling how much of a simp you was, accepting everything that all that baggage that she had, and your friend, he done hit it and still around, and he ain't even, and that ain't even the guy that she's with, because he ain't a simp enough to do what she needs to be done, obviously. So it's like, yeah, she's attracted to him, but he like, hey, I guess I'll throw you a few dollars here and there since you selling like a prostitute, and I just get it when I want it, and then we'll just let that be that. So fellas, man, y'all drop y'all comments on this one. Y'all tell me what y'all think about her, about the delusion of men is sassy if they don't want to pay for it. You a simp if you accept women with all those kids, and that they make men they not feeling, give them the world, while Chad and Tyrone digging out them guts. And it's always kings need thrones. Until next time, peace.